Welcome to Kathy's Hobby Corner.
Hey y'all, I am out here running around in the garden. We had a lot of stuff we needed to transplant. We got some of it transplanted. Checking on some of the stuff that we transplanted from the previous day to make sure it's still surviving. Because you know when you do your transplants, you're supposed to do them late in the evening so that the sun doesn't kill them. We got a cloud cover today and we've had a little bit of rain, so it's a little cool out here. But I think that's just going to give me a little bit more time with my turnip greens, my collard greens, our broccoli, our spinach, all that good stuff. So we're still working on that. And I'm going to give y'all a quick update so y'all can see what's going on. All right. Hang out. All right. So, well, y'all see. Y'all remember we was working on that sweet potato method, that secondary sweet potato method. It's still in the soil, but it's not like I didn't put it in the house. I didn't put it in the hot bag, the heating bag. I just left it outdoors. So this is what it's doing out here. Still growing slow, but it is what it is. Today we worked on corn, okra, getting this stuff seeded, okra, green beans, okra, green beans, and corn. So once all of our little pots get where they need to be, we'll be transplanting all of this stuff outside. And then y'all know we've got all of our turnip greens. They are looking so beautiful, guys. Now we transplanted some of those, half of that pot, out into the pot over here. Let me show y'all. They're still laying down. I expect though in a day or two they'll come back, but this was overnight. So sometimes when you first put them in the ground overnight, guys, you're going to have some withering going on. Okay, you're going to have a bit of withering going on, but just make sure you keep it moist and water it the following day. Now these are broccoli. We took some of these broccoli plants, these seedlings out. I put a lot of them in here. I probably put way too many. But anyway, we put a lot of them in here. And I transplanted some of these, the little more healthier, thick ones. We transplanted them out and put them over here in the cage. I'll let y'all see how that's looking. We're probably going to plant a few more over there. This is cabbage. Well, that right there is not cabbage. That is some sort of weed. Let's pull that out of there because that is taking up resources. Look at there. What is that? That's not a cabbage. Okay. Anyway, we've got cabbage in here. This looks like a bell pepper. Layover. Cabbage. 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 This is definitely a weed. This is not cabbage. It amazes me how these weeds can make themselves look like your vegetables. All right. And we might go ahead and pull this one out because it's not really looking like a bell pepper to me. Let's see. There's a bell pepper right there. And these leaves. And there's a bell pepper. No, this is not a bell pepper. Let's go ahead and pull that out of there. Not sure what that is, but it's not a bell pepper. It's not a cabbage. All right. Over here, we've got spinach. We need to put a little bit more spinach in. Sometimes the seeds grow, sometimes they don't. So I'm gonna look and see if we got any more spinach seeds so we can get a little bit more than what we got going on in here going. I don't expect that I will be transplanting this spinach. Just trying to get some up here. So let's mosey on. Oh, another update, guys. Y'all remember I told y'all I had that russet potato and I cut it, sliced it up with the eyes, and I just set it somewhere so it would dry out, and I planted it in this box. Now this is a 5-gallon box grow bag, and I just have to roll it up and add soil to it. So that's what we're going to be working on, adding soil mixed with sand and a little mulch so that it'll stay loose. Okay. All right, let's check out the broccoli that we planted the other night. Like I said, it's been raining, so it's wet out here. As y'all can see, all our little broccoli plants that we planted are doing good. I don't know where these ants are going all over the place, but our broccoli plants are doing well. We got 13 of them. And here's a baby right here. All right, we just cut a hole in the tarp and let them grow up through there. We're gonna put something here. I don't know if I might do some more broccoli. We'll have to wait and see, but I may do some more broccoli here. Here are our 5 squash plants. These are spaghetti squash, because I hope to do some recipes substituting spaghetti squash for pasta. But right now, this is what we're working with. We are working right at the moment. We harvested some more of our romaine lettuce, and we got a new romaine lettuce coming in. We removed a couple of the bok choy plants because they've gone to seed, and I don't need any more bok choy seeds. Guys, check out our fig tree. Look at there. Y'all remember about a month ago, earlier this month, we pruned it, and that is letting the energy go someplace else into this new growth that we see. So our fig tree is doing good. We planted a few turnip greens in here. They're still laying over, but we just planted them last night. So we did 2 here, 1 here, and 1 over there. As y'all can see, the other turnips are doing good. We've done 3 harvests off of these turnip leaves, and we got our carrots. We're not messing with the carrots right now, because when the carrots are ready, they'll push themselves up out of the soil. But for now, it is playing guess with this turnip, and y'all see how beautiful that leaf is. Look at there, just a beautiful turnip leaf. So we're staying on top of these, making sure this box stays de-weeded until we get everything done. Over here, there's a weed in that pot. I need to throw that away. Matter of fact, I think I'll do that in a little bit. Over here, we planted just some regular old orange carrots, your standard carrots, and they are starting to come up. Y'all see them? They are starting to come up. We have our watermelon over here. These are sugar babies, and this was suffering a little bit, but it looks like both plants have acclimated to the soil, and they are starting to produce. Down here we have our kiwi berry vine. Don't expect anything on the kiwi berry vine because it usually takes a few years for it to come into fruition, where you can actually start getting the little berries off of them that taste like kiwis. So right now we're not worried about that. Okay, I think I got another blackberry trying to spread its wings and come over here. It always goes under the path and then pops up. See, like right there, that looks like one too. But we just have to keep it controlled because blackberries are very, they spread out quickly. Let's see what's going on down here. These blackberries look like they are growing. We got a whole bunch down there. So we are watching these blackberries. Hopefully everything will go well. We've got new growth. These are all the new vines you see coming off this mama vine. Goodness, look at the way it's running along the ground. I need to pin that up. So we're gonna work on getting maybe another pole here so we can get that up off the ground. Let me see. And these are thornless, guys. So even though y'all see me grabbing onto them, I'm not worried about it sticking me or anything like that because they're thornless. So I'm gonna need to tie this up onto something. Let's see if I can get that under there. Oh, there we go. There's something right there. We'll tie this. We'll have to tie this off in a minute. All right, let's finish with this quick tour again, some more blackberries coming up. We're going to tie them to this vine and let them run down that way. Here is our some more of our lettuce. I'll see that lettuce. There's a lettuce. That looks like a cabbage coming in there. This is some bok choy that we need to remove because it is starting to go to seed. Collard greens, cabbage. We got to do a little bit more de-weeding to keep this stuff at bay. Collard greens coming in. Again, we got to do some little de-weeding. Not as much as if this whole area was open. So I'm not too stressed about it, but we'll see what we're going to do. Some of our other plants, cold weather plants we planted earlier. Now that's a cabbage. That looks like lettuce. I think that's broccoli. That may be broccoli. And that one down there may be broccoli. I'm not sure, but we'll get some more stuff transplanted. We got some collard greens here. We also got some of our raspberries. Guys, I didn't realize raspberries are invasive too. They tend to run underground just like the blackberries do. So I'll cut these raspberries down because they do have thorns. I don't want them mixing in with my collard greens. So we'll work on that. Other than that, like I said, we got some bell peppers over there. We got tomatoes, 3 tomatoes down here. We're working on some green beans right now. I had some okra right here. I need to check on it because the weeds are trying to overcome it. Yeah, but I still see the okra trying to acclimate and come through. So we're gonna work on de-weeding those little sections. And other than that, let's see. Here's one of our apple trees. Well, here's the apple tree. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that little apple. They usually are about this big around, so I don't know what the deal is with that one, and they're usually not ready until October, to be honest with you. So, but we've got a few apples down there. Y'all can see some of the colors changing on them. We didn't get a lot of apples on this apple tree this year. Not sure why, but hey, we're thankful for whatever it feels like it wants to do. So, as far as our peach tree go, guys, y'all know we were dealing with the leaf curl from the water, and we still are having rain days back to back to back. A lot of peaches are falling off the tree from the leaf curl. We've still got a few up near the top though, where it doesn't look like the tree, where it looks like the treatment that we gave the tree worked, and those peaches are staying up there. So we're just gonna keep working on it, keep keep spraying it, and hopefully, we'll get a few nice sized peaches this year. But I don't expect a whole lot, but I'll take whatever we can get, because as y'all can see, this tree was covered in peaches, but it was also covered in leaves, and now not so much. So, but then again, we're still having a lot of rain. Let's show y'all this one close up. See, they're nice size. It's not like they're little, so they are doing the best they can. So we'll keep an eye on them. Our plum tree is still doing well. Y'all remember we had to do a repair post the tornado, but it's doing okay. I don't feel like we need to do too much to it. Just letting it heal itself. I did take a few of the onion scase from over there and harvested the seed top of our onions. I pulled some of the garlic, and we still got a lot of garlic out there, but I pulled some of those, so I was glad to get that. We cleaned up over here in the composting area because I wanted to make sure I didn't get any snakes. So we made sure we blew all the leaves out and all that good stuff, and put the leaves in the compost bins. And working our way back up. Our potatoes are doing okay. These are the red New Orleans, the blue Adirondacks, and the Yukon Golds. As long as you're seeing growth on top, these won't be ready probably for another month, 2 months. Because I try to give it the whole 100 in 20 days. Strawberry bin. Ooh, I see a big strawberry. Y'all see that big strawberry? Ooh. Oh, let me go get my bowl. Yeah, guys, as soon as these things start turning, you got to get in here and try to get them before the ants get them. See, I see one right there. I see one right there. Oh, it's a little white on the bottom, but we're going to go ahead on and take it. Okay, we'll let that one stay. I see some other ones, but those need to stay. I saw one up here near the front, looked pretty big. Where did it go? May have been it, but I thought I saw another one in here. Those are still white. All right, guys, so I think it was just these two that I saw. So that is all we are going to worry about today. All right, guys, that was a quick tour. Raspberries are doing okay. Y'all know we cut down those old canes from last year that weren't doing anything. But I do see we do have a few raspberries coming in down here. Y'all see those coming in? So we won't have as many as last year, but we definitely got a few coming in. So we'll stay on top of looking at those and keeping up with them. We are done messing around for today. I got a few more things I need to do, but I want to say I appreciate all of you who do visit Cat's Hobby Corner, and y'all encourage me and give comments, all that good stuff. So just keep watching us as we grow and continue to expand. All right, thanks. Bye.
Where dreams align, she nurtures life in